What do you say? What do you say?
Encantame!
All right, so 2 years ago, my wife and I wanted to take our 2-year-old daughter down to one of our favorite places to get away when living in Phoenix, Arizona, and that is down here in Mexico, Puerto Peñasco, aka Rocky Point. And we did that trip, and I decided to make a video out of it. I have a channel about living in Phoenix, but I wanted to kind of show everybody what it's like to come down to Rocky Point. There's a lot of questions about it. There's a lot of people that don't know if it's safe, whether you should come down to Mexico or not. I wanted to kind of show why we love it as much as we do. So that was 2 years ago. There's been a lot of changes since then. I get a lot of comments saying, hey, is it still safe? What's going on? And we wanted to come back down, and there's been some changes in our family as well. So now we have our 2-year-old is 4, and we also have a 1-year-old. We wanted to bring her down here as well to come enjoy it. And I wanted to give you guys kind of an update on what we're doing, everything that's going on, and just kind of show you a different place. So we're here at the Encantame Towers, and I figured it'd be a good opportunity to kind of show people what it's all about. For anybody who might be looking to rent down here or purchase potentially a unit down here, I wanted to make a video for that. So this would be a good opportunity to kind of show what our family's doing, show what's going on, answer all your questions on whether or not we think Rocky Point is still safe to go, and if it's a good place to go down. So if you think that might be helpful to you, stay tuned. What's up, everybody? It's Greg Corbett with the Living in Phoenix, Arizona YouTube channel, livinginphoenixaz.com. We are down here in Puerto Peñasco, Mexico, aka Rocky Point. If this is your first time to this channel and you're looking to find out everything you need to know about living in Phoenix, number one, including all the cool go-to places that we find, including Arizona's beach here in Rocky Point, make sure to hit that subscribe button, click the bell so you can be notified whenever we post a video. We are helping people every day when it comes to finding the best places and neighborhoods to live in Phoenix. And we also might help you find a place down here in Rocky Point as well. So if you have any questions or need any assistance when it comes to making a move, give us a call, send us a text, shoot us an email, however you want to get a hold of us. We got your back when it comes to moving to Phoenix and Rocky Point. All right, so it's Monday morning down here at the Encantame Towers, and let me tell you kind of what this video is going to be about. Number one, I want to kind of showcase this particular tower, this particular development. It's a beautiful new development. There's a lot going on down here, so we want to showcase that. Want to kind of give you guys an update on our family, just because the past video really, it's fun kind of giving you a little behind the scenes of what's going on in my life outside of the real estate stuff up in Phoenix. So this kind of gives you a little bit of what's going on our end. We like sharing that with you. And then number three, I also wanted to give people an opportunity to, you know, maybe learn a little bit more about what it's like to potentially invest in a place like this down here, and kind of talk through that, or give you some resources for anybody who's like, look, I would love to have a condo down in Mexico, or potentially like invest in having a unit that can be rented out, that type of thing. There's a lot of people who buy here and then have them constantly rented out. So there's some potential opportunities and things you might need to know if you're going to do that. So we're just going to give you a little bit of tour, have some fun, and hopefully answer a few questions, and then hopefully be a good resource for you guys if you need help in that department. So enjoy. It's just after 8 a.m. Monday morning. We are down on the beach, the tide's out, it's very quiet out here, and I want to kind of take you through a little bit from a location point of view after we looked at the map. So right behind me here is the tower, so we've got Encantame right behind me. We are in Playa Encanto, and then if we're looking out west, going this direction here, So not sure how easy the camera will pick it up, but if you're going out west, that goes into the old port. There's houses kind of along the beach here. If you go further down, you kind of get to like the Las Conchas area. And then if we're looking over out to the east side here, this is when, and again, you're going to see some houses already built up, and then you're going to see a tower that is Playa Azul, and then you keep going down and that gets you into a couple other towers, Luna, Blanca, and Encanto, and also the Mayan Palace. So one of the things, especially comparing here to like Sandy Beach, is that there's not a whole lot of towers just going all along the beach. They're kind of all spread out, so you're not having a ton of people hit the beach, hit the pool, that type of thing. It's just not it's just a completely different environment from what you see over at Sandy Beach. When you first arrive here, I'll give you kind of a heads up on the setup here. So you're gonna come in through the security gate, and then you've got the parking access over here, and then there are actually garages that can be purchased if you're looking to purchase a unit. So we'll give you kind of a swing around the towers. What we came in, you've got kind of an entry little setup here. So if you want to park, get your bags unloaded, and then you've got the little check-in desk going through here. So you've got the check-in desk, and then they've got a little sales office as well. So the sales office is for the project next door. So if you're interested in purchasing a project next door, you can go to that. But if you have a rental like we rented, then you come in, you check in, they get you all squared away. They do have a little valet stands for your bags to bring you up to the floors, whatever you need. All right, so I want to quickly kind of show you guys the unit we're staying in. We're in the Valero 605. So this is a corner unit. It's a 2-bedroom, 2.5 bath. And we like these corner units because of this. This is kind of the big reason why. You've got glass on this side, glass on this side. You can open up all the doors here, get amazing airflow in, and then obviously the views are ridiculous. So these corner units are all the ones that they're the 2-bedroom, 2.5 bath. So if you're kind of looking at 2 bedrooms and you see the ones with just 2 bathrooms versus 2.5, watch out for these corner ones. So now let's go ahead and take some time. We'll kind of tour the ground so you guys can get a general idea on what it looks like. It's a little quieter here right now. I took some footage of what the weekend looks like so you can get how the action is, but we'll take you through. There's a lot of little pool areas and sitting areas like this. And then you've got a lazy river on this side here. They're gonna do another lazy river, basically the same exact setup. It's gonna be mirrored on the other side. So that building that has not been completed yet, they will have another lazy river over there. They will have another slide. You have the main restaurant here that's attached. And then they do have a little gym. If you can see on the second floor behind me over there, they do have a gym for the owners here as well. A lot of nice amenities when you come through here. Everything is very new and, you know, high-end stuff. All nice lounging chairs, umbrellas. They've got a cool little splashing area over here. So when we brought our 1-year-old out, it worked out well to kind of have that little Baja step here and kind of another little, just like a foot shallow pool over here. So from a kid perspective, it makes it easy. Plus obviously you got the slide and the beach. And then we'll kind of come up here, kind of take a look at this little area. You've got the bar down here. And then we'll kind of go up and take a look at this little area. So nice little area to kind of lounge, be right in between the pools, have a little access to the volleyball court here. Obviously amazing ocean views. and everything all around you. And then one of the other really nice things is you have an on-site facility here where you know, depending on the times of day that you're around, you can come over here. You can book, you know, sunset cruises, tours, deep sea fishing, all the things. You can kind of come and set up shop over here, and you don't have to worry about going into town to book that. If you want to take a little cruise out to Bird Island, they'll actually have a boat that comes here, picks you up, and can take you out there. Jet ski rentals, banana boats, it's all the fun stuff. It's all the fun stuff that you get to do typically when you're down in Mexico. You still have access to that here, even though we're kind of remote. When did you find more worms?
I don't know, but I just found one.
Let me see it. Let me see it. Are they all over? Look at that. That's pretty neat. Tell me what you've liked so far about Rocky Point, Quinn.
I like the water slide a lot much, and I liked looking for seashells the whole day, spending time with you.
Yeah, I've enjoyed spending a lot of time with you too.
And I loved jumping in the pool, and I loved collecting whole seashells for you and me, and I love you so much at Rocky Point.
That's very sweet, Quinn. You like Rocky Point Beach?
Uh-huh.
Would you recommend it?
Yeah.
Okay. How many did you find?
3 of them.
3?
Yeah.
Are there more? Another shell? So as we walk through, I kind of want to give you guys a heads up on why we chose Encantame, because, you know, there are a lot of places to choose when you come down here to Peñasco, Rocky Point. So our friends actually purchased a unit up here. They've been here for a couple years. They used to own down at Bay Serena over on Sandy Beach, which is another amazing complex, beautiful complex, been around for a while. But there were a lot of people who were living over at Bay Serena that were involved with coming over here, and they wanted to make the move. So we wanted to come visit. We've spent a lot of time over on that side over there, and wanted to see something new and check this out. And so that's the main reason we came over here, to kind of see. Definitely been a positive experience from our end on coming down here. And I've stayed, we had some other friends that had a place over at Luna Blanca over a little bit further east of here. So I've been in this area where you're a little bit more remote and you're kind of on this side and you're not with the crowd. And there are a lot of positives to it. So it just kind of depends on what your situation is and what you feel like. But from our point of view, it's been a positive experience the whole way around. So one other thing to note, the same developer that built Encantame right next door over here, they are going to build another set of 3 towers. So that is what is currently for sale right now. So that is something to know, is that you are going to have a second high-rise here by the same developer with 3 new towers. So I know you guys are going to have a few questions, so let's cover a few things that I think people might ask. The first one that we get asked quite often is it safe, or is it still safe? And you know, I've never had a problem with any kind of issue feeling like it's going to be unsafe down here. It's just not a thing. Now I will say this, now that we have a 4-year-old and a 1-year-old, kind of same thing that we went through on the last trip, I want to, if I'm driving down here, just because of that wide open road from crossing the border and then coming down to the beach, like I don't want to have any car problems. So I'd rather have some support and have people driving with us if we got, you know, if we hit any car trouble, hit a flat tire or something like that, I want to know that if I've got 2 little ones in the car, I've got people that can give them a lift if needed. So that's my only concern. I want to make sure that other people are with us for that. Outside of that, I'm not afraid of anything else that's going to happen down here, anything in the news that scares people, that type of thing. So I would not worry about that. Number 2, I would imagine a lot of people are going to wonder what we would prefer between over where we were at, like Las Palomas, Sandy Beach, all the times we stayed at Bay Serena, and coming over here. And honestly, they're both great. The difference over here is it's going to be a lot more quiet. And then the other thing is, like, once you get here, you're probably not going to want to leave. Like when we stayed at Las Palomas last time, we wanted to get out. We wanted to go to Wrecked at the Reef. We wanted to go over to the Old Port. I like to do grocery shopping over the Super Lay over there. Like here, we kind of wanted just to kind of get here, hang out, and not worry about anything else. So you have to be a little bit more prepared, making sure you got everything with you prior to getting here so you don't have to make a trip out. Now, it's not that far to get into town. Like if you want to get into town from Towers here, you're basically, I would say, 12 to 15 minute drive. So it's not too far. It's just once you're here, you're probably not going to want to do it. We're still considering going into town and maybe grabbing dinner or something. We'll see what happens, but it's just something you need to know. You need to be a little bit more prepared being over here so that you don't have to drive if you don't want to. Also, I think it's important to point out that if you're an early riser, like we tend to get up early, it's obviously great to come down and hit the beach, that type of thing. But at the resort here, the pool doesn't open till 9. You can't go to the pool before 9, and the little cafe and the Starbucks, that doesn't open till 7:30. So you can't like get up at 5:30, 6 a.m. and go order a coffee or go hang out by the pool. So that's somewhat of a bummer from our point of view, but I understand from anybody who owns, they want to have like a quiet time between 10 p.m. and 9 a.m. So good to know if you are owning somewhere down here and you don't want people partying too late or too early. So from that point of view, I understand it, but we like to get up early, and we were, you know, ready to kind of hit the pool early today. But no worries, you just go down and you kind of hang out and enjoy, obviously, the beach. I will say from our family's point of view, it's been nice to have some of the amenities here for the kids, whether that's the slide's been fantastic. Quinn's gone down that thing a million times. The lazy river's great, and Las Palomas has a lot of those nice things too. You know, that was awesome too. I think we would still enjoy going down to Las Palomas, and there's a lot of reasons to still go over there if we wanted to. But there's a lot to like about being over here. So I don't know if there's one that's like a clear winner over the other. If you're just coming down to visit and you got friends, it's like, hey, there's a lot to do at Sandy Beach. And if you want to get in and out of your resort and got to go to some of the hot spots, that's a nice thing. If you want to stay here, just hang out and not have to go anywhere else, it's probably nice to just be right here. So overall, we've loved it. We'll definitely come back again. A lot to like. Wanted to share this with you guys. If you have any questions, definitely reach out to us. We're here to help. Obviously, we're here to help guide everybody when it comes to figuring out best places to live, when it comes to living in Phoenix and moving. We got your back on that. But if you have any questions when it comes to coming down here, taking a trip, maybe even potentially buying your own condo, that type of thing, we can help out with that as well. So definitely reach out to us. Leave us a comment down below if you have any other questions. And you know, come on down. It's a lot of fun. We think you'll enjoy it. And until the next video, we'll catch you later.
See this shell?
Look at that. That's pretty neat.
I found an egg.